guys, I'm Laura Vitale. On this episode of Laura in the Kitchen, I'm going to show you how to make a sausage and kale soup. It's quick, it's delicious, perfect for this time of year. Fall is in the air, it's just the perfect time to cozy up with a bowl of soup on a chilly night, if you know what I mean. It's kind of like my favorite time of year. And I just love sitting on the couch watching awful TV and eating soup. So let me take you over the ingredients so we can get started. You're going to need some sausage of your own choice. I'm using some hot Italian turkey sausage, some garlic, onions, celery, and carrots, some kale that I have just cleaned, washed, chopped, some chopped tomatoes, chicken stock, some canned chickpeas that I have rinsed and drained because you want to get rid of all the goo. And then I've got some olive oil preheating in this big pot over about medium-high heat. I have about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And to this, I'm going to add in my sausage. I'm going to break it up with my wooden spoon. You want to break it up as much as you can, but don't fret if it's not totally, mixed up. You're going to need a few additional ingredients, obviously salt and pepper, and some parmesan or Parmesan cheese, because I'm going to put some in the soup, and it's just going to it's so good, and it's so easy. And I hope you guys are ready, because I don't know if you know this, but fall time is my favorite time of year. I got married in October just because I love it so much. I love the food, I love the coziness, I love the decor, I love everything about it. So you guys better be ready for some delicious soups coming your way, really good comfort food, yummers. So I'm gonna let this cook for just about 3 to 4 minutes. I don't want it all cooked, just like halfway cooked, and then I'll show you the next step. Sausage is looking just how I like it. Now to this, I'm going to add in my onions and my celery and my carrots, the traditional kind of soup contenders, as I like to call them. Now this needs to cook for a good 8 to 10 minutes or until those veggies have cooked down nicely. I'm going to season them with some salt and some pepper, and then I'm just going to let them go and cook for 8 to 10 minutes or until they've cooked down, developed a little bit of color, and then I'll show you the next step. It smells so good in here already. My veggies are exactly how I want them. They've cooked down quite a bit. I'm going to add in my garlic. And the garlic only needs to cook for about 30 to 45 seconds just to get rid of that sort of raw garlic taste. I snuck a piece of turkey. That's why my mouth is a little full. It's really good so far. We've got quite a few ingredients to add in, but we're nearly there. I'm going to let the garlic go for just a couple of minutes. It smells so delicious. That looks good. I've actually let the garlic cook for about 2 minutes just because I had quite a bit of garlic in there, and I wanted to make sure the raw garlic flavor was gone. Adding in my chicken stock and my diced tomatoes. Make sure you buy a kind that's got low sodium or no salt, because you just want to make sure you control how much salt goes into your food. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for this to come to a boil, and then we'll add in a couple more ingredients, and then we'll move on to the next step. I am so hungry, you have no idea. So this better snap. My soup is up to a boil. I'm going to add in my chickpeas along with my kale that I have washed, taken out the stalk and chopped it into bite-sized pieces. We'll make sure it's nice and clean. I'm just gonna, with my wooden spoon, I'm kind of working it into the soup here just to kind of get it submerged into the chicken stock. And now this is gonna cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. And then once it's there, which I have it just about all in there, I'm going to let this cook, and once it's there, I'll show you what it looks like, and we'll get to dig it in pretty much. My soup is looking exactly how I like it. Time to turn it off. Now at this point, taste it for seasoning, adjust it to taste. I already did that. I'm going to grate some Parmigiano right in the soup, and this gives it such fantastic flavor. It's unbelievable. Oh yes, you can put in as much or as little as you like, of course. This smells like a home should. It just smells cozy and it smells delicious, and I'm ready to give this a taste. I've got a lovely little baguette in the oven right now toasting up, because that is what I'm going to serve the soup with. That's what I'm gonna dunk it in anyway. It's gonna be so yummalicious. I'm gonna just take my little towel and clean up right there. Let's give this a taste, shall we? A piece of kale, a piece of sausage, some of the chickpeas. It's so delicious and warm and hearty, but yet light, if that makes any sense. You could, if you wanted to, add any vegetables you want to this and kind of make it more of like a minestrone soup, minestrone, or you can even add a little bit of pasta to this. Whatever you want, it's completely really up to you. This is kind of happens to be one of my favorite variations of it, and I think the chickpeas really plays well with the kale, and the spicy sausage gives it such a nice kick. I'm going to go back in for more. Go to laurainthekitchen.com to get the written recipe. I hope you've enjoyed spending time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.